have certainly gone down somewhat, and I wonder if we are in for some kind of dramatic proceedings, you think?
Nah. Well, no indication yet.
As to what exactly will happen, but of course...
Although you saw, there was a bit of drama when the EFF walked in. I don't know what the issue was there.
And there, so you see on the screens there, the 16 motorbikes, Vuyo, are starting to make their way in here, and the president is definitely well on his way.
Is that part of 16? Are those the ones that are showing them the way, and the 16 goes with the president?
That's correct, yes. So what's going to happen here, according to the program, the president is going to ascend to the podium at 10 to 7. And then 7 o'clock, that's when he's going to take the salute. Yes.
And I'm very keen to find out, because obviously there's quite a number of them. They would have done what they needed to do. Where do they go to once this particular part, the first part before everybody is ushered into the National Assembly? Where do all these members go?
When we are finished, after the president go inside the house, then we are doing the rolling up. And then they go back to their various bases. Probably from tomorrow, then we'll start to demo, and then we go back to our various units. I'm from Pretoria headquarters. That's where I'll be going from Friday.
Okay. And Vuyo, when you look at just the president's motorcade coming, one cannot help but think back to what a lot of people that we've been speaking to in the build-up to, not even today only, but in the build-up to, just a few days ago, just how this is an all-important State of the Nation address. Not that all the others are not important, but what he says tonight is critical in order to inspire some kind of confidence for the country.
Indeed, it's going to be a very tricky one, and for him made much more complicated than by the recent reports, that reports of the eminent persons who were looking into what actually happened in July last year, coming as it did literally days before his State of the Nation. It puts pressure on him to say something. He probably didn't have a choice, given that the report was done and he had been given it. Hence, I suppose he decided to then authorize its release. Add to that the two reports that have been given to him so far by the Deputy Chief Justice, who is also the chairperson of the State Capture Inquiry. That too has put a lot of pressure, lots of expectations from South Africans as to what is going to happen to make sure that the culprits are indeed, brought to book. And on the former, whether he's going to say anything about himself and his ministers about what they hope to do, how they're going to correct the wrongs identified by that panel that he put together. Add to that the fact that we're still not out of the pandemic, which is seriously, hampered our economy. That economic recovery plan looks like a non-starter as things are at the moment, considering the fact that we have seen record high unemployment level. So I don't want to be him, certainly not tonight.
And Brigadier, if I can bring you back in here, let's talk about these members now that are on horses and, coming with the president. Let's talk about this moment that the viewers are watching.
Here, as the picture is indicating, there was motorbikes followed by the SAPS with the horses. This is an effort indicating that we are doing this jointly with the SAPS as a security cluster. Because we have to work hand in hand together in support of the Commander-in-Chief.
And Vuyo, some have said that should the president not win in December, this is effectively, potentially, his last State of the Nation address if he does not emerge victorious at that particular conference that we are expecting to see, of course, in December. And as you say, it is also going to be important what plans are put in place immediate ones for economic recovery, because you've got even business owner, the business community, Vuyo, saying that they're still even battling with issues as being paid invoices on time. What does he say then to those business owners tonight who are looking to him, in fact, for some kind of certainty? But let's then go into the and just see as the president, in fact, and that's the First Lady arriving. All right, Vuyo, as